Hello and welcome to Analytica TV, the magazine covering the leading international trade fair for laboratory technology, analysis and trend-setting biotechnology. In the coming days, we will show you innovations in the world of analytics and we'll be talking to several experts. Our first conversation is with the Managing Director of the Analytica, Dr. Reinhard Pfeiffer. How has the Analytica developed over recent years?
Qualitätskontrolle von Lebensmitteln.
Quality controlling of foodstuffs, material inspection of synthetics, the development of innovative medicines. There are a whole lot of developments and challenges which demand dependable equipment, reliable analytical processes. The Analytica has grown to meet these challenges.
Mit diesen Herausforderungen hat sich auch die Analytica sehr gut entwickelt.
We have more exhibitors than ever before, 1,150, and 40% of them from foreign countries. This confirms the reputation of the Analytica as the leading trade fair for analytics, biochemistry and laboratory technology.
Für Biochemie, für Labortechnik und hier treffen dann auch die Anwender alle.
Every 2 years, the users come together with the providers who offer innovations in these areas. What, in your opinion, makes the Analytica so special? It is important that the Analytica has the character of a trade fair event, as well as being the venue of the Analytica conference. At the fair, the latest innovations are on display. Visitors can see what is possible currently, but we also get a glimpse of the future, a strong hint of what is to come from the Analytica conference.
Viel stärker und noch viel weiter in die Zukunft gegeben auf der Analytic-Konferenz.
Thank you for your time, Dr. Pfeiffer. Our first keynote theme is the analysis of foodstuffs. The most modern analysis technologies are making our food safer and help to meet the standards set by law. Automation makes it possible to deliver faster sample throughput. Mettler Toledo are showing their Inmotion sample exchanger for up to 303 samples. Using an RFID chip for each sample, it is possible to eliminate any errors and to deliver incontrovertible test results.
Die Vorteile für den Kunden liegen darin,
the advantage for the end user is that we enable very high productivity, handling large quantities of samples with just one sample rack. Furthermore, with the Inmotion sample exchanger, we have the possibility to integrate a capping system. This means that for critical samples with odors or which are sensitive to oxygen in the air, we are able automatically to remove and replace the caps.
Gläser zu entdeckeln und dann auch den Deckel wieder aufzusetzen.
The LCMS 8050 from Shimadzu shortens analysis times dramatically. The high-end equipment combines liquid chromatography with mass spectrometry. In consequence, the analytical steps can be undertaken in parallel, rather than one after another. At the Analytica, Bruker are showing for the first time a total solution for magnetic resonance spectrometry. The mini-spec consists of an automation module which controls the NMR unit and introduces the individual sample completely automatically. In the context of the highly labor-intensive determination of the fatty content of foodstuffs, the procedure saves about 2 hours, since the sample settings must only be made at the start of the test cycle. The triple-quad GCMS from Agilent relies on selectivity and sensitivity in its examination of severely contaminated samples, such as are found in the analysis of pesticides and dioxins. We are constantly further developing our equipment. A nice innovation is, for example, the backflash, which permits the high boiling matrix from the intake to be recycled, thus improving the chromatography. A source self-maintenance feature, especially for PAK analysis. One can do without cleaning the source. It is also possible to use hydrogen as the transport gas in our device, which will be more and more important in order to reduce costs. Mass spectrometry can in a single pass determine all components of a sample, but the size of the equipment constitutes a real handicap. Waters are showing their QDA, which has compact dimensions allowing for flexible integration in the laboratory. The live labs were already a hit with visitors in 2012. This year too, there are fully equipped labs where the latest methodologies are being demonstrated live. Let's find out about all the good things present in this red wine. What does the butler think? One thing I can promise, after the third glass you'll feel it. I know what he means. Things start to turn round. Well, let's find out in the live lab Foodstuff Analysis.
Zusammen in das Live Lab Lebensmittelanalytik.
Sie gehen vor, ich folge.
Go ahead, I'll be right behind you. The live labs are the information platform allowing visitors to talk with manufacturers and experts and discuss specific individual issues. This is where we will discover the secrets of red wine.
Da ist auch schon mein
There we have it, my red wine and my faithful James. And here is Dr. Hedwig Tuss. Good day to you. Hello, and there's the red wine you promised. Yes, and now I'm really curious to see what this new equipment can read out of a red wine. What we're especially doing here is verifying the antioxidants in the red wine. Antioxidants have their uses in the cosmetic industry, against skin aging, against infection processes in the body, and against arthritis. It is thus a healthy thing in proper proportions. So, into the device, flap shut, and the analysis starts. And it can all be followed on the screen here. We can see the separation into the various antioxidants. Here we have, for example, catechin as an antioxidant present.
Als ein Antioxidant, was hier eingesetzt wird.
Now it's about chocolate. Mineral oils in chocolate? Incredible. It can happen when the recycling is not 100% successful. And here at the Analytica 2014 there is something we can only call a mega innovation. At Axel Semrau they have managed to combine two separation technologies, liquid chromatography and gas chromatography.
Das heißt einmal die Flüssigkeitschromatographie und die Gaschromatographie, die mit dieser kleinen Kiste hier gekoppelt werden, dass wir also die Proben...
The sample preparation takes place in the liquid chromatography phase. Here you can see the colored peaks. These are all hydrocarbons, a sure sign that the sample is contaminated with mineral oils.
Hier ist Mineralöl kontaminiert.
Unfortunately. How many minutes does such a process take? 12 to 14 minutes, then we have a full list completed. The live labs are really fun. However, for those who want to know what analytics can deliver, what the limits are in current practice, then a visit to the Analytica conference is highly recommended. Here scientists from all over the world meet for an exchange of views. The venue is the International Congress Center, Munich, a sign of the significance of the Analytica conference. The topics include both fundamental and application-oriented research and the development of analytic procedures in the fields of chemistry, biochemistry, and diagnostics. One of the sessions dealt with the detection of trace substances in freshwater and drinking water, and with the question of what capabilities can be demanded of the analytical equipment.
Die Analytik von Trinkwasser erfordert heute
The inspection of drinking water calls for ever more sensitive methods of detecting trace substances. Nowadays we are talking in terms of nanograms per liter. The limit for organic trace analysis according to the drinking water regulations is set at 100 nanograms per liter, and there have been a number of other detected components which must be taken into account. Not only plant protection products and their metabolites, but also elements from personal care products, from medicinal preparations, other metabolites, and the X-ray contrast agents, all of which can be found in water today. That's all for today from Analytica TV. Join us again tomorrow when our keynote theme will be the analysis of plastics. We'll be showing, among other items, how centrifuges and Raman spectroscopy have a role to play. See you tomorrow.